With the rise of social media, you'll see a lot of quotes and motivational videos aimed to inspire you to pursue a goal or get the job done. But motivation only helps people get started. To get something done, we need more than that to succeed. To achieve the goal takes effort and repetition. Except in some exceptions, there are usually no shortcuts to achieve an important goal, such as weight loss or complete the academic program. We can be highly motivated, but it won't work if we don't act. There's a lot of people in trouble when performing repetitive actions. In the time required to achieve your goal, intend to have a desire, but there's no progress. What does it mean to move forward? These people lack something. Maybe that's the missing key to open the door to accomplishment. It's discipline. What is discipline? Discipline is a controlled effort, requires self-restraint, and follow specific rules like a calendar. Disciplinary programs are often given a bad reputation because it doesn't sound romantic, tired, and remind us of the strict military regime, team and boarding school. But discipline will help you get the job done. Who are the divergent ones? See discipline as a virtue, along with other related qualities, like perseverance, spiritual endurance, nobility, and self-control. The Cambridge Dictionary describes discipline as the ability to make yourself do what you know you should do, even if you don't want to. Force yourself to do certain things. It requires autonomy, to resist participating in activities, not contributing to our goal. It also requires motivation, to work towards and a goal to work towards. So if we do what we're supposed to do, and restrain what you shouldn't do, so we're disciplined. This sounds easy, but that's not true for many people. So how do we build discipline? From the point of view of Stoic philosophy, let's explore with me in this video. Let's get started. A discipline that begins with finding your purpose. Marcus Aurelius once said, "I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain about? If I'm going to do what I was born to do, things I was born to do, or this is what I was created for, to help with the blanket and keep warm." According to Marcus Aurelius, each of us has a purpose. It's something we were born to do. Our job is to accomplish that goal, because that's the goal. It will motivate you to get out of bed every morning. When you know your goal, and your mission is aligned with them, it will be easier for you to complete that task. For example, let's say you have a flat tire and need to change it. Your purpose is clear. Change the tire as quickly as possible, so you can continue your journey. You will do that task, no matter how tired you feel. The most important thing about discipline, there must be a reason to do that. If you don't know what to do, just start. If you want to be a writer, write every day. If you want to be an artist, paint and create every day. Whatever you want to do, you don't need more motivation, any research or advice. You just have to start doing what you care about and deal with each day as it comes, because your purpose will bring you expectations, motivation, and the inner enthusiasm to move forward with your goal. Discipline is about finding out there are compelling reasons to do something, then commit to that task or that activity until the end. 2. Believe in yourself. According to Marcus Aurelius, turn your desires to stone. Calm down your desire. Focus your mind. When you have a clear goal, then it's time to build a concrete action plan to achieve your goal. It's not just about committing to your goal. It's about committing to every little step. You'll make it on that road. We need to be fully committed to do whatever it takes to overcome every challenge. Discipline is the ability to motivate yourself. Do what needs to be done, whether your body, spirit, or your mood are ASAO. Everything you want in your life. Dream the goal you want to achieve. It depends on your ability to act on your own. Whether you want to or not, you can start by doing. Make a specific action plan. Have a clear deadline for your goal. This plan needs to be built on the basis of small landmarks. Help break down your goals into manageable chunks. These little landmarks will make sure that you are progressing and achieving the desired result. Step by step, Each stage 1. This strategy will help you feel in control, and control the work, and the project you're working on. Finally, avoid being forced to do too much work. That makes you overwhelmed. Overloading can lead to procrastination, and procrastination can lead to stagnation, and nothing can break discipline. Self-awareness, then stagnation. BA actions every day. According to Marcus Aurelius, you have to build your life by action, and satisfied if each action achieves its goal as far as possible. And no AI can stop you from this, even though there was a clear goal and an implementation plan. But there's still 95% of us fail to achieve your goal. We are 7 because we are not consistent. That's why SAO every day. We need to be present and get to work. Active expression and immerse yourself in the work will bring wonder to the endurance. Your spirit, you build. Concentration and acceptance of the arduous process required. To achieve anything great, you have to spend hours working before obtaining any results. Self-discipline. Nothing more than consistent habits. Find the motivation to do something in a steady way until you can do it automatically and start seeing results. So even if you hit 7 at a time, such as if you can't exercise when you know you should, it doesn't define your personality either. The ability to keep moving forward is what makes you a disciplined person. And strong. A bad day, it doesn't have to be a bad week. A bad week, it doesn't have to be a bad year. As soon as you wake up, remember that a new day is a new life. And let's move forward in front by widening the eye and focus on what's in front of you. That's life. 4. Practice of voluntary hardship. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, we should train ourselves in the little things, and from there to something of greater value. If you have a headache, try not to complain. Don't complain every time you have your pain. I'm not saying you can't complain. Just avoid complaining too much. Self-help is one of the methods. We can exercise discipline for ourselves. Voluntary difficulties that require constant self-challenge. It makes life difficult. In a way, we train ourselves for situations that may occur in practice. An example of voluntary hardship may be a one-night fast, cold shower without smoking, sleeping on the floor with warm clothes at home when the weather is cold, or donate a piece of clothing to a charity. You can choose not using social media for a few days, or take a break from your phone. Do these actions regularly. Will help you understand the feeling of scarcity and difficult, and you can live with both if you need to. Years of practicing the dichotomy of control. According to Marcus Aurelius, you have power in your mind. It's not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. To be distracted or being bothered by issues of no interest. This is a real challenge for your discipline. The best thing you can do in these cases is to apply control. The hill part of Stoicism. Strengthen yourself. What is in your control and what's not in your control. If you accept what is not in your control and accept it, you will feel the peace. Never play the victim. According to Marcus Aurelius, do your job without complaining. You've heard words like "I was born this way," "I didn't learn anything new," "My parents wanted me to do that," or "Is everyone else doing the same?" Those are statements that people use to comfort themselves and explain why to continue with the current situation. Instead of trying to improve, you have to accept. Take responsibility. The question is, why am I? It's the catchphrase of the people who play the victim. You may not always be at fault, but your life, it depends on how you decide and control what you can control yourself. Instead of immediately seeking pity, train yourself to identify problems and solve them in a positive way. Blaming others can be easier when it's hard, but only those with the strongest will. I can get through it, even if it's not their fault, and control the situation. Be the one who takes the initiative. It's not people who hide and blame. When you consider yourself a victim, you're giving up control and personal responsibility. And if you don't have a sense of control, then progress will become impossible. 7 practices of delaying gratification. Satisfaction is delayed, related to the ability to wait, to get what you want. Let's imagine, at a corporate Christmas party, you come across plates of delicious and tempting food. When you're trying to lose weight, if you give in and fill your plate with nutritious food, it can ruin your diet, but you'll get a little bit of satisfaction immediately if you try to resist and spend the evening eating salad and chewing carrots. Maybe you'll get a reward. It's even bigger, losing that unwanted weight, and can fit my favorite pair of jeans. The ability to resist temptation and stick to our goal. It's often called discipline, self-discipline, and procrastination. The satisfaction. It's often considered the central part of this behavior. We put off what we want now, so I can get something else later, something better. 8. Ignore the objectors. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, when others blame you or hate you, or people raise their voices, go into their souls, to penetrate inside, and see what kind of people they are. You'll realize there's no need to worry. They'll have any particular opinion about you. Whenever you step out of the norm and declare that you have a special purpose in work life, and that you'll do whatever it takes to achieve it, you'll attract the protesters. Objectors are people who like to criticize or against something. Objectors just like to say no. They can love you. They may be afraid of progress, so they're against everything. And their opinions are bad for discipline, your self-awareness. You need to realize that allowing yourself annoyed by a person's opinion that you don't know or respect is as stupid as being upset about the weather. It's a waste of energy. Their voices don't deserve to be heard. Don't give up your peace of mind to the disruptor at their will. You should actively search honest feedback from people you respect. But if that AI has a history of being anti-human, let's ignore them. Find a wise man to follow. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, you should even communicate with men. Have good personalities to imitate their lives. Whether you choose that AI that's living in the present or the past, now is the time to look outside, to find answers that reinforce self-discipline. Identify the patterns. Your role model could be friends, family, colleagues, people who have achieved the goal you are working towards. Take the time to ask these people. See how they discipline themselves. Ask them. See how they've taken specific actions to achieve the desired result. Then use their experience to help you train yourself throughout his personal journey. Self-discipline will be much easier if we have a clear goal and determined to do it. We create a purpose for ourselves by embracing a certain reason. Get out of bed every morning. And the more we work towards that goal, the more we look at it, we will become more consistent. When we keep our eyes on the finish line, I see it getting closer every day. We build confidence. When you realize you can get the job done, to see the progress that drives us to continue, prevents us from drifting blindly from one hunch to another. We'll get the job done. Even if we don't want to, be grateful for what is good. It happened today. If you like this video, remember to look at the playlist, our Stoics, and for more videos, help you find success and happiness. Thank you for watching.